She sat in the front row, my little girl, just 6 years old, with a red bow slipping off one ear, crooked teeth, and a smile that couldn't be stopped. She kept waving at me while the photographer fussed with the lights. A week later, the Christmas cards arrived. My mom handed me a glossy stack, beaming with pride. "They came out perfect," she said. "Perfect." But when I opened the envelope, my heart sank. My daughter wasn't in a single photo. They had cut her out, erased her like she didn't belong. She saw them before I could hide them. Her smile vanished, her tiny hands shaking as she whispered, "Mommy, what did I do wrong?" Then she broke down, sobbing so hard I had to hold her steady. That was the moment I knew my revenge had begun. It wasn't always this way, or maybe it was, and I just spent years too desperate to notice. I had always tried to be the perfect daughter, studious, obedient, never fighting back. When I had my little girl, I thought maybe things would change. I thought a grandchild would soften my mother's hard edges. And for a while, I believed it. She baked cookies, bought dresses, played pretend love. But slowly, the cracks showed. The little comments about my daughter being too loud, the way she pushed her farther back in family photos, tiny slights, easy to ignore, until the cards. That wasn't an accident. That was a message. I didn't scream. I didn't argue. I kissed my daughter's forehead, told her she was perfect, and smiled quietly, because I knew exactly what I was going to do. I started with gifts. My mom lived for appearances. Nothing cheap, nothing practical. Everything had to scream status. So I found her the perfect present, carefully chosen, flawlessly wrapped, something she couldn't open in front of everyone without her world cracking apart. But one gift wasn't enough. Revenge doesn't work in one strike. It's slow, it's steady, it eats away. So I pulled out the photo albums, decades of family history. Page by page, I cut her out. Weddings, graduations, vacations, gone. My daughter helped, peeling carefully, sliding the scraps into a shoebox. Together, we built a new history, one where she never existed. Then came the video reels. I digitized the old tapes, cutting her out, blurring her face, muting her voice. Hours of memories, erased with a click. By the time Christmas morning came, I was ready. We all gathered in the living room. My daughter sat by the tree, her cheeks glowing with excitement. My mother claimed her usual throne on the couch, waiting for everyone to adore her. I handed her the box. Gold ribbon, sharp corners, perfect presentation. She smiled, soaking up the attention, and pulled at the bow. The paper fell away. When she opened the lid, the color drained from her face. Inside was a heavy, leather-bound album, elegant, expensive. She flipped it open. The first page showed our family at the beach. But she was gone. Just sand where she had stood. Another page, Christmas morning years ago, again, gone. Page after page, she had vanished. Her hands shook. "What is this?" she whispered. I leaned forward, my voice calm and steady. "It's the family history. The real one. The one where you never mattered." Her eyes darted around the room. No one came to her defense. My brothers looked away. My dad swallowed hard. The silence pressed down heavy. She flipped faster, desperate, searching for herself. But there was nothing. I had erased her clean, her face drained white, her lips trembling. She wanted to scream, but she couldn't. Not with the whole family watching, not with my daughter staring, wide-eyed, waiting for her to explain why she had disappeared the same way my daughter once had. She closed the book, hands shaking. "Why would you do this?" she hissed. I smiled. "Because now you know how it feels." The rest of the day, she stayed quiet. No orders, no scolding, no pretending. She sat like a shadow in her own house, already erased before she was even gone. That night, as I tucked my daughter into bed, she whispered, "Grandma looked sad." I brushed her hair back, kissed her forehead, and told her gently, "Sometimes people need to feel sad so they don't hurt others anymore." I don't regret a thing. Revenge isn't about one dramatic blow. It's about teaching someone the very lesson they tried to teach you, so they can't claim they didn't know. My mother had tried to erase my daughter, tried to make her invisible, unworthy, disposable. But now she knows what that feels like. She'll never look at a family photo without remembering that album. She'll never hold a memory without wondering if it's already been cut, already gone. And me? I sleep peacefully. Because real justice doesn't come from shouting or fighting. It comes from silence, from precision, from letting the wound speak louder than any words ever could.